I'm sure if you're a Crystal Palace fan, you'll be a little bit disappointed, obviously, with the way that the team performed. They only really got going until that weird handball goal that should have really been ruled out for VAR, but VAR took about, 40 or 50 looks. When you're looking at it for 40 or 50 times, it's not clear and obvious then, is it? You know what I mean? Just wave it off, lads.
Mate,
wave it off, just move on, give the goal and let's get cracking.
I was having a look at it, I was thinking, oh, that's definitely a handball. When I first saw it in normal time, I said that's a handball. Because you could see that it obviously helped. It obviously helped him get it onto his right foot for him to have a lovely strike at goal. It was a great finish, by the way. And Ayew's is a good player, very good player, and he can do those sort of things. But then I looked at it and I think, yes, handball definitely. But I think what it is because it was the second touch, so it's hit his chest, so he's chested it down, and then obviously it's hit his arm, but it wasn't intentional. And I think that's why they've said it wasn't, like, do you know what I mean? But it wasn't intentional, but it still changed the direction of the ball because it would have gone onto his left foot if his arm weren't there. And that's where it's a great area to see if it is in his advantage or not.
Hitting the hand most certainly helped him put the ball in the back of the net.
Yeah. But then you look at defending wise now. When you look at defending wise, and if that was another scenario where I look at Spurs, I think it was Romero, and he had a handball given against him when he was defending on the line against Arsenal. It was, and his hand was up. It's hit his hand.
Yes,
and it's not intentional.
No,
but I feel that it wasn't. His arm was in a natural position, and it's hit his arm, and then it got given as a penalty. So do you know what I'm saying? The inconsistency of VAR and the people that's running it they need to brush up, man. They need to figure this out because we don't know what's what as fans, as reporters, as journalists. We don't know what, as footballers, we don't know. So what is going on? Is it handball or is it not handball? Is it intentional? Is it not intentional? We need to know what the line is.
What have you made of Spurs' starts of the season? Another one tonight.
Outstanding, mate.
5 points clear and flying.
Well, come on, man. Like, you can't chat to. No one can talk to Spurs at the moment. No one. No one's done this. Invincibles ain't done this.
No, better than Invincibles, mate.
What is that?
Statistically,
yeah. So look, Postecoglu's done something over there. I don't know what he's using over there. I don't know if it's in the waters over there. I don't know whether the belief system's gone to another level over there. But they look like winners. Like this game today, when I was looking at it, I think this could easily go against them. Palace, a hard place to go to. And I love Palace. I live around the corner from Palace. I love their fans, actually. Their fans are really passionate about the football. But it's always a hard place to go over there, especially coming from North London. Still a derby. It's a derby it's a London derby. You still have to go and get a result over at Palace. And I feel, obviously, before the own goal, I felt that Spurs were playing. There was an ascendance. They was playing. They're dominating. But you could see that there was something missing. And then, obviously, when that goal went in, it spurred them on to go and do some more damage. But then, when they get that decision against them, obviously the handball, and Ayew goes through and scores, then you're thinking, oh, there might be a game on here. And then they almost drew the game, basically. They almost drew the game because I'm not sure what happened. I can't remember who it was on the left. And he had he had a great shot. Well, he didn't have a great shot. He had a shot at goal, but it went wide. He put it in the stands. And that could have just gone. That's when you know Spurs, they're at it at the moment. And they've got the luck with them. Everything's going in their favour. And listen, good luck to them. They've done so well. And they've started so well this season. And no one's done this before. And Postecoglu's coming first season and doing this. Wow.
We're early doors, right? We're still on what? Early digits on the season.
But they're 5 points clear.
Yeah, they are. I mean, that might get hauled back to at the weekend. But how far can they go? When do you start to get excited if you're a Spurs fan?
Well, you got to look at it as well. Spurs, they ain't got no European football. No European football. They've got no. They've been knocked out on one cup, domestic cup. Now they've only got the FA Cup to deal with. So it's FA Cup and the league. That's all they got. Whereas other teams around them, they're in 4 competitions still.
Got big calendars,
Yeah, big calendars. So what are we going to do? What are they going to do? I don't know.
All right then. Right, okay.
Yeah,
Now that they've started like this,
Yeah.
what is minimum requirement? Because nobody, even the ardent Spurs
Top
fans,
Top four.
is that it?
Top four.
Because the ardent Spurs,
they're an injury. They are actually an injury away from not like winning games. An injury, and you know that injury. If that injury does come to
James Maddison,
of course, man.
Right, I get you.
James Maddison's not in that team. It's not the same tick. It's not ticking the same.
Yeah, but if you have a start to the season like this, then there's got to be a minimum requirement of how that season finishes. Yeah? The majority of Spurs fans, I don't think anybody will be getting carried away. People will be enjoying it. Obviously, they've all fallen in love with Ange Postecoglu. Great stuff. The post-Ken era has started extremely well. No doubt about that. But they will have, whether they believe that they can go on to go and get a trophy, whether they can do something in the FA Cup, maybe even the league, there will be a minimum requirement now following the start. You can't start like this and then
tail off.
Yeah, and then not achieve something. So is it just Champions League football? We need to qualify for Champions League football. Or is there a genuine belief starting to grow around this Spurs side, given the fact that their manager is used to winning in various parts of the world? Yeah. Is there a genuine belief starting to grow that, hang on a minute. I think the minimum for Postecoglu, which would be like a win for him anyway, with a team like Spurs, would be top four. Just top four. Get in there. Get in and around it. Get Champions League football. But surely
that's a win.
Yeah, but surely that's pre-season.
Nah. Like, I don't think it. Definitely not.
On AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.